So this is what I planned to use on my little coffee cart. I'm gonna just do a quick go through of some of the stuff I have here. It's Damira here. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me for another video. I am so excited to share this coffee station decorate with me and I really hope you enjoy. I am planning to do a coffee recipe. Hopefully it'll be a pumpkin spice inspired coffee drink, and that's what the marshmallows are for. So check that out because that will be on my blog, which is www.lifewithdw.com. This is everything I'm going to try to use on my coffee cart, so let's get started. So this is my little coffee cart. It's just a plain thing that I got from Walmart like years and years and years ago. When I lived in DC, I was in a small studio and I just needed a cart in my kitchen. This galvanized tin back here that says coffee. I always put my ground coffee into there. I take it out of the original packaging and put it there. And then I put my pods into here, as well as my little candies, mints, caramels and stuff, because I like to put those in my coffee sometimes. Or tea too, and hot chocolate definitely. So I'm gonna put them in this little galvanized tin, but I'm probably gonna put the candies into these glass bottles first. These are little milk bottles that I got from Home Goods for like $2 each. They're really cute. And it says Dairy Milk by Heritage Company since 1810. Whenever I am setting up my coffee station or just reorganizing it a bit, one of the first things that I like to do is to make sure that all of my coffee fixings have a place. I put them in their right containers and tins so that I know not only what I have, but I can make sure that the coffee station ends up being functional. So I put my candies away and then I started in on my coffees. I like to put my pods and anything that comes in packets into that divided tin. And then I'll put my ground coffee into a larger cylindrical tin. Now, for me, this really helps me to keep things separate, but it also is very functional. These two tins make it so easy for me to grab what I need and when I need it.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
So in here I just have the coffee and a scoop that I use to get the coffee out. Just some great value French vanilla. I was at Walmart, so I just grabbed it.
I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Beautiful. Ah, lovely. You guys will see here that I don't actually have a lot of coffee fixings for my station today, and that's because I didn't want to go shopping specifically for this video. I really wanted to just use what I had. If you're like me, you drink coffee every day, sometimes multiple times a day, and so restocking is a constant sometimes. And in this case, I decided that I didn't really need to restock. Again, I was going to use what I had first, see how that fit on my coffee station, add in the decor, and then I decide what I needed later, and then I just go get that. For anyone who's just starting out with a coffee station, and even for those who are way more experienced at this than I am, you'll know that when setting up your coffee station, you really need to play around with your items. So that's exactly what I was doing. Even though I put stuff on the cart, as you watch, you'll see that where things started out is not where they particularly landed. You have to play around with it. The first thing about a coffee station is that it should be functional. You should be able to reach your coffee and reach your mugs, because those are two of the most important things that you need for any coffee station. And of course your coffee machines, but on my little cart I don't have the machines. I keep the machines over on a counter. However, again, it just needs to be functional as the most important thing, and then decorative afterwards. So you see me moving things around, just making sure I have the right access to certain things, lifting and lowering shelves and stuff like that, just to make sure that my coffee station makes sense. And so that's just something to keep in mind when you're setting up yours.
I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change.
This bottom tier is obviously missing something. I got this little bottle. It was a pumpkin spice room spray from last year, and I used it last Halloween. Eventually I used up all the spray, but I kept the bottle because it's really cool. It's neat, very neat, so cute. I'm thinking I'm gonna put that right there. But now I also feel like there's a lot of orange up here, but then you get this pattern flowing this way to this pattern, but then all of a sudden you just got a ton of orange right here, and then back to over there. So I'm not sure if I should switch this, but let me focus on the bottom real quick. Got a little book here that I'm putting in. Those are peaches, but I think this is cute. So this is my more technical stuff back here. Lids to a coffee pot. Lids to some mason jars. So I felt like I needed to change it up a little, because whenever I have the same colors and patterns in one area, like the patterns and colors of these, the galvanized metal, I don't like for them to all be like lined up and on top of each other. I like them to look staggered. So I moved this over to the side, and then this way I have some orange, 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 orange here, because I also shifted this bottom shelf around as well. And then with this galvanized metal, this tin here is so large that it takes up more than half the shelf. So unfortunately, the metal is going to look like it's right on top of each other here in the center. But it's honestly fine because the orange balances it out. And then at the bottom, this little book actually has peaches on them, but they give a very, very pale peach color. So it goes well with this orange mug here that is highlighted by the coffee kitchen towels in the background. And then I move my white Farmhouse coffee mugs to the side, and they actually hide the coffee filters that are behind them. And I think that this is how I'm going to leave my fall coffee station. I think it's so cute. It's fresh for me because I don't usually decorate my coffee station. I just literally fill it up with, like, my Keurig is usually up here. The coffee is here. More coffee here. And then all the syrups and the extras are usually on these two shelves. And then at the bottom, we usually have random stuff, snacks for the house, things like that. Occasionally we might have bread down there, but the bread's in the fridge, things like that. So I'm excited to do this and to actually decorate a coffee station now. I mean, I think this is really, really cute. And here is the final product, you guys. I am so happy with how it turned out. I think it looks beautiful. I love all of the orange. It's very fall-like, and it just makes me so happy every time I look at it. And it's very functional. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and it works perfectly for me. I have a few things from the Target dollar spot, like this blanket, $5, very fall inspired. These little pumpkins, about $1 each. A little wagon to hold the pumpkins, which is so cute. That was like $5. A authentic witch's brew koozie, that was $1 as well. I drink a lot of water, so I'm going to put my my water jug in here, and this is, you know, very Halloween like, so I got that, of course. A few little wood placards that have, you know, fall and coffee sayings on them, $1 each. I have a few more in other spots, but they're not gonna go on my coffee cart. I got these pumpkin coasters. They're DIY coasters. You're supposed to decorate them. I actually really like them the way they are, so I'm not gonna decorate them, and I think I'm gonna put these coasters on my coffee cart as well. Let's see, I got this the other day from Target, $5 from their dollar spot. It's Homebrew & Co. coffee, a little jug, and this holds 32 ounces of cold coffee. All right, and then finally down to these. These are so cute. So I got this little pumpkin jar from Home Goods. I got them to knock off 10% because this was the only one, and it was broken right there, which is annoying, but they gave me a discount, and I made sure to buy it. I got this from At Home, even though they all look like they're part of a set. Got them from different places. So At Home, and this was $6. I think this is really cute. I'm gonna find something to put in there as well. And then these two little mugs. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, tell your friends and your family about it. Maybe they'll like it. They'll get some inspiration and ideas as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am going to be sharing lots more content like this, all things home and DIY, coffee chats, travel videos, and cook with me videos as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.